Stephen from the chat room has been part of exposing a headline catfish incident in the Armstrong and Getty world. Now, you know what, Dominic? Talk to him. We don't have time. I want to talk to him. We got to take a break. We got to get to the news, etc. But, man.
Anyway, welcome to the Armstrong and Getty Show. We actually have a chat room, which I've never been in. How do you get to it? Go to ArmstrongandGettyRadio.com?
Yep. Chat is one of your buttons up top. Easy to find, unlike photos. Oh, there it is.
Chat room is kind of like sort of thing we've been talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Because people don't usually use their real names.
Online relationships.
Once you're not using your real name, you can kind of be or say things you might not normally be or say.
Yep. Frequent chatter and correspondent via email, Steve in Windsor, joins us. Steve, how are you, sir?
Oh, just fine, Jack and Joe.
Good. Hey, my tailwing picture makes me look fat. We got to retake that. And it makes my nose look big and red because I'm a little sunburned. So, listen, what happened, Stephen? Give us the short version.
Okay, short version is, I guess there was a perfect storm for the chat because for a month or so we've known that there was a person that was fake and then faking 3 other people at least, and with Facebook sites and everything, and people thought that they were all real separately, where really they were only one person.
And they were all fake, okay.
And we found it all, we found out through, an interesting story. We found it out through cupcakes, Sesame Street cupcakes.
Well, that sounds like a tangent that wouldn't be entertaining. Now, it was Shar in the chat room, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Who's a hot blonde MILF type gal,
or an old dude.
Yeah. With 4 kids. She's got 4 kids and manages a bunch of apartment buildings. So she's got a perfect life in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. You've talked to her on the phone before. She's been a great contributor to the show for years, too.
She or he or whatever the heck this person is, but you've outed this person as being a complete phony all this time?
Yes, all her pictures and all the other Facebook things, there's a feature on the computer now where you can check pictures, and they're all fake. They're lifted off all kinds of different other sites. Her kids aren't even her kids, and she's chatted together, and it's like you guys talking about, other people believing her or whatever. We've known this, and I've had an adversarial relationship with Char for a long time.
Right, she tried to run you off the chat room. She came to us and called you out as a goon and a troll.
Well, we believed her, other listeners believe her. I don't think any of us care or are ever going to take the time to try to check ever.
Right. The chat, it's just an interesting thing of human interaction.
Heck yeah!
Like you guys
so she invented we don't even know what this person is. This person invented a character that is a fan of the Armstrong and Getty Show and portrayed themselves as a mom of 4 kids that don't exist for some reason. I mean, it's pretty interesting.
She also invented a sister, a best friend forever, and then another friend. And so she was 4 people at the same time. So those, kind of, so it's hard for me to really start dissing on it because I worry about, what the mental health aspects are,
Yeah, she might be an ex-murderer. You don't know. Did you say we've talked to her?
No, she was a great contributor to the show, so I can't knock her in that way.
Did she call?
Yeah.
Have we talked to her?
Yeah, she called with the Steve in Windsor. There was a whole drama thing.
Oh, that's right.
So it is a woman, apparently.
She was the one who stayed up for that royal wedding with all her sisters, and that was fake because all her sisters are fake. So she called up and made a fake call on the show. Wow. So she punked you on that one.
So
I don't think it's
when they had that royal wedding and
only I cared. Yes.
Oh my God!
We know
who the hell cares?
That's why you're in the chat. You like the chat.
Do you think she's just got a quirky, interesting, creative sense of humor, or is she a psycho?
No, she's kind of it goes over the edge a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Steve,
I don't know.
Thanks,
I don't know. I actually don't know because I'm looking at it through the lens that any of us that are over 40, I suppose, are. Because we didn't grow up with this, so we don't understand it. Like in the same way I don't understand the way people date today through texting and sex. None of that makes sense to me. But it makes sense to them.
I get why you'd send a picture of your breasts to a guy. I get that.
So I don't know. Maybe the outlet of getting to pretend to be somebody is not as unhealthy and crazy as it sounds. It seems incredibly insane to me, but maybe it's not as crazy as it seems.
I remember when Char called in, she had started a splinter chat group, and then she had another chat group for her family. And she also, her story was that she had 4 kids. And I remember Jack, you on the air saying, how do you have time for all these chat rooms and these kids? And she's like, I just make it work. And the answer is she does
Well, and her picture was an incredibly attractive woman who's got 4 kids and owns several apartment complexes and lives in San Francisco. So, I mean, so this
and
person...
her handsome husband.
Right, so she created, obviously, a very appealing persona, which you wouldn't do on accident.
Right.